Well, Coach, you're trying to recover from what was kind of a strange game against Hugo. Your offense, usually when you score 39 points, you're pretty happy. But the difference in the game was really that at the end of the first half where they scored 2 touchdowns in like seconds.
Yeah, we did. We had a snap over the punter's head. Freshman snapper, freshmen make mistakes. I'm still proud of this team. I mean, when I took over, I still think we're ahead of schedule. We wanted to compete, and I feel like we've done that. We have not had one game where they've ran the clock. We've played real games. I wanted the kids to learn the difference between being hurt and being injured, and I think we've pretty well accomplished that. We've got a couple I worry about. And, just play as a team. Play together. No bickering, no fighting, just play, no matter the circumstances, and I think we've done that. Mm-hmm. Offensively, we did look good. Coach Armstrong, he's had his dauber down. But I told him ahead of time, and I do remind him of this, that, I was going to be honest with him, and defense was going to be the hardest journey. We're not real strong. We got to get stronger. We're not real physical. We're getting better and better and better. But that's going to have to be done in the off season.
And Hugo had a really good offense.
They did. I mean, they got hammered by Idabel. But everyone's going to get hammered by Idabel. Idabel's fixing to go deep. I think Idabel will beat Eufaula, and I think they'll beat them pretty bad. I'm not sure if Hugo won't beat Eufaula. They had some guys that could go. Mm-hmm. So, for us, and again, and that's another reason why I applaud the kids, we're still battling. We're still fighting. The goal was, when I took this thing over, I told the kids, no matter what happens, I want you to be able to walk off every game and at the end of the season and say I did the very best I could, no matter where it falls. I really feel like we've done that, and I had that talk with them yesterday. The one game I wish I had back was Valiant, but it wasn't a lack of effort. The kids tried. We stunk it up. No offense, but we stunk it up. We just weren't very good. But we got to just keep battling, keep fighting. We're still alive in this thing.
Well, you've had a 3-game stretch where it was really tough with Eufaula, then Idabel, and Hugo, and now you get a little bit, the schedule isn't quite as difficult.
If we will play the way we've played the last 3 weeks, we're going to be fine. But, we've got homecoming this week, which is going to be another learning curve. Can we handle the distractions? Can we handle those things? We are a little beat up. We've been, in fact, last night, we didn't go in pads last night, and I don't know if we'll go in pads today. We are beat up. So, trying to get some kids healed, but I love the kids' attitudes. They're still excited. Even my 2 seniors, our goal is still to try to get in the playoffs, and it is still obtainable. Now we need a little bit of help, but right now all we need to worry about is winning.
What will you need to do to have help to get in?
We need to win the last 3. Probably the best scenario is Antlers beats Valiant week 9. The other scenario is we win all 3. Let's say Valiant does beat Antlers. Then it's going to be a 3-way tie between us, Spyro, and Valiant.
It'll come down to points.
It'll come down to points. We're not setting great in points, so points are going to be important to us. But right now, we just need to win because, Wilburton team, and I told the kids, and it's true, we're trying to get something built here. So Wilburton has circled this game on their schedule. This is a game we can win. That's what they're saying. So we're going to get their very best. Not to mention the Spyro squad. Let's be honest, they're still Spyro. Mm-hmm. And I think the world of Coach Fowler. And they're still in the hunt. So it's not going to be an easy road, but
it's one you can conquer, though.
It's one that's doable. And honestly, the last 3 weeks I thought they were doable. I mean, I'm never going to sit there and think we're going to get beat. the Idabel game, we got took behind the woodshed. But Eufaula played them well for 2.5 quarters. Hugo, I really was, we couldn't get a defensive stop, but I was sitting there with 4 minutes left thinking, okay, we're 16 points down. We get the ball back. We get a stop here. We'll go score, which, we were scoring pretty quick anyway. Get our 2-point conversion. I was already thinking of a 2-point play. Try to get another onside kick, which we've got 2 of them already, and then go score again. We'll tie this thing up and go to overtime. But we didn't hold up, and they went and scored.
But early in the fourth quarter, you were behind by 9 points, and you missed an extra point that would have put you within a touchdown 2-point conversion.
Exactly. Well, and that's the deal. We're still, these kids are competing, and again, I am so proud of them, But we gotta learn how to play under pressure, and we haven't quite done that. They're not messing up on purpose. They're just not used to being in ball games. But we will get there. We're a young football team. Like I said, we've only got 2 seniors. We're going to keep putting the pressure to them. This off season is going to be very important. But what I'm hoping and praying is that we can get this done the next 3 weeks, and a playoff game would be huge for us.
Even if it's banging or wherever, just to make the playoffs.
Just to make the playoffs would be huge. And, and if we could get in, we were talking the other day, like I said, defensively, we've struggled, but if we could keep trying to get better and better that side of the ball, teams wouldn't want to play us. We're offensively, we're doing well. We're a wild card. We could easily come in and upset someone. Like I said, we played number 5 Eufaula's tails off, and Hugo, they're in the top 15. Had them worried there for quite a while. So, we just got to keep getting better and just keep fighting the fight.
Mm-hmm. And the crowds are still showing up. You're still getting good.
I'm so pleased, and like I said, and that's another thing I'm proud of these kids for. And I told them this the other day. The town is still excited, and they're excited to have us doing what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thanks, man.